Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. I'm just going to have a very quick check of our items over here because we do have this bloody axe, which we could put on the Berserker. And I know I wasn't particularly keen on it originally, but the more I think about it, the more I think, actually this has got the potential to be really quite useful. It is only +1 damage, but it's only suffering 2 damage in order to do it, and that could be the difference between like a big hit or not. The thing is, I'd want this to be for something that was going to be area of effect, really. So I don't think we're going to do it yet, but I am seriously considering the usefulness of it. It's definitely something that we need to think about. In terms of other items, we could also add the sacrificial robes, but 3 damage to add +1 to attack, not that cool. Potentially on the Plagueherald, actually. For area of effect skills, this has got the potential to be not terrible. Let's put it on because we don't have anything else to use in its place right now. And yeah, although the Plagueherald doesn't have a huge amount of health, only 7, and that is quite an investment of health. I think it's fine for us to try it. Okay, we're going to move on and we're going to do another one of the travel missions. Stuck in the mud for the Cloak of Pockets. It's a pretty solid idea. So Mudview would be a strong ally in the battle against Keyport. We want to earn their support. We're going up against cultists, harrowers, night demons, and wind demons. Wind demons with their shield. They don't have much health, but they are potentially problematic. None of these are elites though, so I think this is going to be fine for the team. Got 109 gold. I could spend that on some more upgrades, more enhancements, but we're going to save up and try and get the Berserker something pretty. We've got an encounter on the way. You hear the clashes and clangs of what sounds like a fight taking place up ahead. As you draw near, you see a Savas and an Inox knocked in a fierce duel. They both notice your arrival and call for aid. Well, we're going to help the Inox. You side with the Inox and the Savas flees, seeing as he's outnumbered. The Inox thanks you for your assistance and hands you a small pouch of gold before bidding you farewell. Yay, money! I love money. 15 gold. Wow, that's not a small pouch, that's a big pouch. As you venture towards Mudview, the town mayor greets you at the gate. She's aware of the threat from Keyport, but remains hesitant to support your cause. After you push for a reason, she eventually reveals that Mudview has been plagued by cultists holed up in some ruins on the outskirts of town. The mayor dispatches you to remove this danger, and you hope to make her more open to lending you support in the process. The undergrowth outside town feels uncomfortably ordinary to you, but as you approach the main hideout, the wind carries an unmistakable stench. Demons. Okay, I think we're going to go with Neutralizer for the trap side, and hopefully the Berserker can just push someone into something. And for the Plagueherald, we'll try and get the Plagueherald grabbing all the gold. That seems quite reasonable. Let's give it a go. These cultists have been proving to be a real problem for the town. I was wondering how people running around in bathrobes were such a nuisance, but demons, well, that would explain it. Clear them out, and the mayor will agree to fight with us. Okay, I don't remember what we've done. We did an upgrade on Creeping Curse, so that can do poison, but for Vile Pestilence, that doesn't have any enhancement slots on it for the area of effect, and our other area of effect thing we've already taken off. So we don't have, without the Soothsinger, we don't have mass wound capabilities. At least not right now. The biggest threat out of all of these right now is the cultist, because it can summon more mobs. Are there any traps? There are no traps in this area. There's 2 whole new rooms after this though, so we want to do what we can. Potentially then, we might open with Spread the Plague and Creeping Curse and just try and get two big shots out. It's not moving quickly, but alternatively we do Epidemic rather than Biting Gnats, because we can add to the range of it using our helmet, which then becomes quite interesting. Let's try that. Okay, as for the Berserker, getting in and doing a wound on the guy at the back is our biggest priority. So, Cauterize at a range of 3. We can be somewhere over here. Yeah, Resolute Stand will get us moving in, and then we can hit both of those 2, I think. I'm going to go very quickly. Faster than the cultist. Faster than the night demon. Faster than the wind demon. And yeah, get right in on them because you've got the retaliate. So hit him, and the cultist is the biggest threat. We're not going to get it killed this turn. But we can start the process. Stamina potion, let's get Cauterize back. That worked. That's a bit more painful, but it's fine. So we can actually shoot this guy. Oh, actually, undo, right. So Epidemic, if we did both of these, we could maybe get this killed this turn. Yeah, use the steel ring. That's a good use of it. Yes! Wind Demon is going to die this turn. And we'll get you killed as well. That's going to take a moment for it to figure that out. There we go. That was a very good opening turn. We did use a couple of items, but we're in a really good place for like grabbing all this stuff. Oh, look at that. How many things do we have? How many abilities do we have with looting on? We don't want to be using Gathering Doom and burning it. Fine, we'll pick them up manually. Wind Congregation will allow us to do a little bit of healing. I don't think I have any other healing abilities on the Plagueherald, but that's fine. Let's say we use Virulent Strain right this moment. Bounce Back will allow us to move in a teensy bit. In fact, we could even just go on to that with it. And for now, we'll say Unbridled Power. Yeah, take all the little healing you can get in this situation. Step on in. Tiny bit of healing. There is no enemy to hit with Virulent Strain. Okay, time to start moving towards the door. You've not got huge moves. Actually, you've got a couple of them. Let's say a Scatter Terror and Paralyzing Bite will get us to move on that. And if we do From the Brink, that gets us close-ish. No, let's say... Break the Chains, and we'll use Defiance of Death. So this is just about getting all the money we can without really going over the top with our card usage. Okay. So we can strengthen agony our way into the room, which is quite large, and we can cauterize whoever's in the room. This is going to do some damage to us, but I think this is not a bad plan. In the meantime, Under the Skin will also Biting Gnats and Under the Skin combined either give us Pierce at range, or they give us multiple attack at range. Let's take the 3 damage. Permanently going around on half health. Ooh. Focus on those demon altars. A lack of demons will make mopping up the cultists easier. I'm inclined to agree. After that, the door ahead looks like a shortcut out. So this has immunity to all conditions, immunity to shield, immunity to retaliate, push, pull, and swap. So we are not going to be doing anything fancy with it. But we can still hit it. It's a bit of a shame it happened that way around, but... Oh, and he's going to heal up as well. Boo. Oh, he's healing up the altar. Well, now I'm just annoyed. Oh, that's difficult terrain. That's annoying. I didn't realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nothing's going to be in range no matter which way around we do it. Woo! Earth Demon. Okay, definitely focusing on the big one. So we're gonna step around, I think, and try and do what we can there. I think I need to step in 1, 2, 3. And then get some Gathering Doom going. Or maybe a Creeping Curse, actually. So step round, skip the push. Suffer 2 damage to gain a shield. It's probably... He's just healing himself. He's going to come in and stab a little, but it's not going to be much. No, it's not worth it. In. Take it out. Take it out. So that's one of the 2 skull altars. Okay, short rest. We're going to have to do that. Ooh, I don't want to burn from the brink because we can use it, actually. Oh, I didn't want to break the chains either. Right, we're gonna use from the brink so we can move around and push him. And I think we'll do resolute stand to try and stab this guy. Over here, short rest. Epidemic works for us. And scattered terror. Let's do as much as we can. Got you. Push you back. You're gonna die at the very least. God damn, that was satisfying. This is what the Berserker's all about. Right, epidemic. It's a shame you're not close enough, and even if I was to move to there, you wouldn't be close enough. If I go here, then he has to summon the living bones. But actually, he has to summon them behind him anyway because of the difficult terrain. Let's come up this side. Alright, a very quick close of my window. We're going to want Furious Aid, and let's say Defiance of Death. Let's do another big hit on this guy. Over here, Winged Congregation. That's going to allow us to move and do a little bit of healing to help out. But mostly I'm interested in the biting gnats, I think. No, let's say the Vile Pestilence, because we can poison both of these. We're not really doing anything. Let's just hit him now. We're not doing anything cursey related. But we are still doing good things for us. Come around this side. Okay, Defiance of Death. Big hit. Oh, unfortunate hit. Times 0 really coming in and hurting us. Painful, but it's fine. Cauterize is a very smart choice at the moment. Let's say bounce back and cauterize. I would love you to do some creeping cursing. Paralyzing Bite will allow us to back off a little. That's okay, we're moving fast enough for them. Okay. So step around the back. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are close enough. Nice hit on the poison guy. If we're going to get minus, we may as well get -2 on this guy. It's not that much of a problem. Obviously not keen on it, but what are you going to do? What are these guys doing? They're moving 3. Yeah, we should try and separate. try and get poison on the other guy as well. That's not bad. This might be a painful turn though. Okay, that was good. That was also good. Okay, we can start grabbing the money. Let's say moving slow over here. We can Virulent Strain to kill this one, maybe. Gathering Doom to move around. It depends. Yeah, they're moving quickly, so they're going to heal the poison. Hit him with Gathering Doom instead. It works. He was a summon, so there was no gold to be grabbed. And actually, for where we need to go, it's out through this door next. So we either take 3 damage pushing through this trap, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We take 1 damage to go there. Long rest, time to get our stuff back. And over here we'll just move in next to the door. I mean, when I say our stuff, I literally just mean the Amulet of Life, but at least we get to pick which one of these we're going to lose. Let's say from the brink. Okay, Unbridled Power will be our little move thing. And Bounce Back, actually. We can use Bounce Back for the move. Over here, Long Rest. And I think Virulent Strain hasn't been that useful to us, but it is still got the potential of being useful. Scattered Terror, I think. I like it for the large pierce, but we're not doing a huge amount of pierce-related stuff on this mission. Okay, time to come over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can use Strength and Agony to get right over nearby. Question is, do we want to push in this turn? I suppose we could do Winged Congregation if we move slowly enough. So let's do it that way round. Okay. Suffer the damage.
Oh.
Get right in close. And you're just going to go 1 space in order to get a teeny bit of healing out. And then we push in together next turn. Probably Defiance of Death and Cauterize. And over here, let's move a little bit slower. Let's actually move a lot a bit slower. We'll do both Creeping Curse and Gathering Doom. Go for the double curse. So the final room. Oh, not really a shortcut. No, it's just militia and wait, what's that? A floating cloak? Yeah, that is our target. Solid. We do want to get to that at the back, but we're going to have to wait a little bit of time. Painful and poison. Don't like it. Massively do not like it. Ah, it pulled us a little bit closer. That's actually really handy for us. Do we go for the sacrificial robes to try and kill it in one go? It's already wounded. It's already wounded, so no. Oh, do not like that. Okay, short rest time, I think. Okay, bounce back is going to get rid of the poison on us and move us in close. Cauterize will allow us to get both of these starting to bleed out. Paralyzing bite, really good choice over here, and biting gnats will allow us to move in a better position for hitting that over at the end. Harrow's gonna do retaliation at range, is it? Interesting. Well, maybe we just ignore it then. Could not have been worse in terms of actual rolls, but it was fine in terms of what's actually happening. Let's go around this side. Wind Demon, do your pull thing. Ow, that's a little painful. There's that time 0. Gotta love the cursing. Well, you're going to die on your next turn, so there's no point in us even stunning you. You're going to die on your next turn. We could stun this guy. But I want to be hitting this. So if I want to be hitting that, moving and jumping makes a lot of sense. And this now becomes more worthwhile doing. Yep, take the damage. Okay, we need to heal that wound. I think we need Defiance of Death. And we're not next to anything right this second. But hypothetically, Unbridled Power would allow us to do a stun when something gets close enough. We don't have anything that would heal us. So the best thing we can do is either rest, which is risky, potentially burn a couple of things, get a bit of healing. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. Or we push for killing this and then we inevitably die from the wound. Which is not great, but it's also not the worst. Like if we were to hit Vile Pestilence on here, we would poison both of these. And that would be helpful. Okay, Harrower dies. Berserker takes the 1 damage. Defiance of Death. Take the 1 damage. Destroys the altar, so there's that part done at least. What are you doing? You're moving 1 and attacking 2 in a weird directional thing. Well, let's move over here. So at least you block that. I will burn under the skin. Okay. We've got time to kill this guy now. Strength and Fury, Furious Aid. Oh, sorry, Strength and Agony, Furious Aid. Long Rest over here. We'll burn 2 cards in order to deal with that wound. Or maybe we heal up over there. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. No, we'll do it over here. Do it over here. So we will lose Vile Pestilence and Biting Gnats. We will lose Winged Congregation and Epidemic. And from that we will lose Virulent Strain. Very painful. Maybe I should have done it the other way around. Short rest. We'll use Unbridled Power. So we need... Cauterize is a good option for getting him starting to be wounded. Furious Aid then gives us the option to either heal ourselves or move in more. And we're just going to do what we can with Plagueherald. Okay, he's just healing himself. So that's fine. There's no point in cauterizing him, really, because he's about to heal up anyway. But at the same time, I feel like we kind of have to. Yeah. Got the time 0 off. So, do I go for the extra curse or the poison? And I think it's going to be the poison. Right, before I do this, undo. Gathering Doom. Loot everything within range. Ah, the shot doesn't go off. I thought the shot would go off. I really thought it would happen. Okay. Well, that's not exactly how I thought it was going to go. This may be very painful. We've got to suffer the damage and hope that we do enough. I will take no damage on that, thank you. Short rest. Lose strength and agony. We're going to have to just hit him. If we do bounce back to hit him, if we do cauterize to hit him and furious aid, he'll start bleeding out, and we could do potentially a long rest, and he'll just die. Sketchy, very sketchy. Let's lose Furious Aid. I did not manage that last room well at all. As the Harrow is slain, its body disintegrates into a cloud of insects. I haven't seen many Harrowers this deep in human territory. It seemed to be working for the dodgy council. Talk about corrupted politicians. Whatever it was doing here, it spooked the mayor into providing supplies and safe routes to help us attack Keyport. Well, we didn't manage to gather all that gold that I wanted to with the Plagueherald, but overall I think we did alright. Just about. We have the Cloak of Pockets design. Boy am I glad I stayed inside the walls of Amber Hill. Anyway, I managed to barter for the Harrower's cloak after you left. It smells weird and there might be an insect or two left, but it seems to have a lot of storage space. Yeah, I didn't realise that utilising the item that does the damage on the Plagueherald was going to eliminate it before the shot went off, so that was definitely a learning experience. We do, however, have Plagueherald using curse ability 20 times, so Plagueherald gets a new perk. Let's go in and assign that now. That's going to be... Let's get immunity, actually. Immunity to scenario effects. It is very useful, especially when you're getting an additional +1. And of course there's the Cloak of Pockets, but I don't think we're really going to put that on anyone in particular. Alright, well, 36 experience, 37 experience. I think we'll probably carry on with the Berserker and the Plagueherald next time, but we do have a reasonable amount of gold coming in. So let's just have a little look at the Berserker's options. If we wanted to add an additional target on Break the Chains, that's 125. If we wanted to add a wound, it's 175. Where's my notes? Let's just have a very quick look. It's very expensive because it's level 2 and it's multi-target. We've also got Resolute Stand, which I'm using pretty frequently, actually. It's 100 to add Retaliate to the bottom. That is pricey. I'll hold off and I'll wait until the level 3 one to see what we want to do with that. Same for the Plagueherald. Under the skin is great, but we don't have enough for disarm. We can't improve the range. We can't add any more pierce. Well, we can add plus attack, which is fine enough. I think really we want to add poison and disarm onto this, and that would secure this as like an always go-to card. We could add a poison onto Gathering Doom. Is Gathering Doom going to be in my final list? No, Gathering Doom is the one that isn't. And the others that we've got that are in Epidemic. Well, Epidemic actually. Yeah, Epidemic is another one that we want to add a wound and add a target. So that's going to be a little bit of time before we can really do that. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.